Do folks? This here's the old mountain man talking at you from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas. Well, I told y'all about these arrowheads in a previous video. Now for something that is made in China, yeah, every once in a while an American will stumble across something and say, well, for that price, I might as well try it. And this was one of those times. Solid steel. Now, they don't have a cutting edge on it, which you could, yeah, you could sharpen it. But these things, well, I was going to say if I could get it to ring, but it won't do that. With me holding on to it, I have to tie a string onto it and tap it with my little ring there to get that tone that comes from like tool steel, like whenever you got a good checker face framing hammer and you're using it and you hear that ring from that steel every time you go to drive a nail. Well, that's what these little things sound like. They give off that little ring. And the thought had occurred to me, you know, oh yeah, they fit in your standard uh, arrows. Let's see, what was the length on that one? Yeah, it don't say. But I figure any bowman out there, any archer would know. But and I got to wonder, will they fit in a crossbow bolt? And why is it called a bolt instead of a crossbow arrow? Yeah, I'll tell you, from what I've seen so far, me out here shooting over here, launching these arrows into trees and stuff. If you was to shoot this out of a crossbow, it'd probably bury up that far and then some. And you'll see what I mean here directly. And no, directly is not a time limit. It's, you do something like, I'm going directly to the store, or someone says, I'm going to the store, I'll be back directly. That means there's going to be no stops in between. I'm going directly there and directly back. I've heard that question from people before. You know, is there a time limit on directly? No. Okay, I do have to thank Mr. Jerry Pruitt from over in Oklahoma for giving me this bow. Um, let's see, the only identifying marks on it is Super Flight by Darton, D-A-R or B-A-R-T-O-N, Barton or Darton, I don't know. And then over here, down here, Super Flight, and then a little logo, and then the Ranger. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to do the best I can do for balancing it because this little peg here is missing. The little rest there is missing. Yeah, the string's all good as far as I know. Yeah, nylon cord. So, oh, and thanks to Mr. Chuck Connors, he said he mentioned something about the last video I did whenever I was shooting the firing off the SKS. Yeah, he asked me if the bolt was on this side or that side because it looked strange in the video, and I thought, I forgot to uncheck that little box on the webcam selection where it reads flip horizontally. It makes everything look flip flopped. So if the date down here in the corner is flipped over that way when it's uploaded and it looks all backwards and flip flop, then that's why. So we got I've already shot it. Oops. I've already fired this thing or launched it. Rather, you don't fire a bow or an arrow, you launch it. And I seem to keep forgetting that. This is a, what, aluminum hunting arrow. It's it reads Carbon Express, but it is aluminum. And I goofed, I shot it into a tree, and yeah, it's just a little warped. So practice arrow and making videos and such for penetration test is what we're going to do here. And let's see that. Yeah, there it is, right by that pile of lumber there, that big old tree. That's where I'm gonna launch it into, or maybe. And I am not an archer. I have never really practiced archery. This video is for those who would be interested in getting some of these, say, for the zombie apocalypse. But yeah, I think this would be very effective at taking out a human or an animal if you need to defend yourself with the bow, if you feel the need to go stealth. And if you're wondering why I got my eye closed there, it's because I'm nearly blind in that eye due to a BB gun accident. And yes, I am that child that was playing with a BB gun. Entirely my fault, although my brother was there. Okay. And you might get a little giggle out of me whenever I let go of this string. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, two fingers. All right, yeah, two fingers. I got it. Oh, if this string don't eat my arm up, I'd be surprised. Uh-oh. Missed the tree. Missed the tree. The dang arrow, like I said, it's warped. Missed it by that much. And it went into my camping trailer, and now I got another hole to patch. I'll be back, man. We'll be taking this shot over. I don't edit my videos. I leave the mistakes in to show that, not there's a lot of things you see on YouTube that's edited because the big time channel owners that, well, hell, they got egos like, yeah, not me. Yeah, not want to really brag, but I try to keep a humble frame of mind, a humble spirit. I'm gonna make me a cigarette when I get back to. I gotta look and see how badly that thing buried up in that house. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh boy. Well, I'll say, if for an arrow. Now, how's this, folks? It buried up all the way there. I could see the little band right there, buried up all the way, still sharp. It's it's still sharp. It may look kind of off, but it is still sharp. I assure you. I mean, even though it punched through that aluminum. And good God, I was aiming over there and it went over there. Holy schmoly! All right, let me see if I can try to. All right, right there. See the arrow? I've got it to where it's curving that way. And the one thing I know about knocking an arrow is you always do it with the fletchings like that up against the where it's going to slide through like that, so you don't tear your fletchings off of your arrow, no matter if it's warped or not. All right, let's see here. Lord, 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 Lord. Okay, now I may have to aim toward this side, the left side of the tree, a little. Okay, now we got it. Yeah, it. I don't know if that's. Yeah, you know what? That don't even matter. A little bit of bow burn or ow, run my thigh into the daggone. Sorry about that. Run my thigh into that daggone handle on that busted wheelbar. Now, let's take a look here. See? Here's the arrow. It has just buried up almost to that little outfit. Let's get up here and just kind of work this loose. Holy mackerel! If that would have been a person, that would have went all the way through them. Holy mackerel! That is tight. I'm trying not to bounce the laptop too much. Whoa, that was deep. Oh man. So for a self-defense arrow, hunting arrowhead, you most generally just whatever you want to do with it. And what I pay for a dozen of these from China, about 10.59, 10.69, and yeah, it's still good and sharp. Somebody practicing their Second Amendment, God bless them. Making noise while I'm shooting video. I'll bet that was Bill. He knows I'm making a video today. Alright. The finish is kind of worn off. So in the video, it's probably picking it up as it's blunt or something, but it isn't. Kind of lean that in a little. Let's see here. Get that right. There it is. There it is. Kind of throw that around there. I want to, assure you that I'm not going to be yanking anybody's chain, telling any lies about a product. If it ain't no good, then I ain't going to show it to you. Now, if there's something out there that you do want me to do a video on or whatever and show what it's worth performance wise, yeah, sure, I'll go buy it. I'll buy it myself, just like I did these arrowheads, just like I did that ammunition, shotgun ammo. I don't get no freebies. Now that one time I made that video about unboxing them herbs from herbsupplyhouse.com, I was, the lady had sent me some free samples, and they were fairly sizable free samples. 8-9 ounce pouches of cocoa nibs and kidney cleanse tea and stuff like that. But other than that, no, I don't get no kickbacks, this, that, or what have you and whatnot. It's just me buying something and saying, hey, maybe my subscribers, friends, viewers out there would like to try this product out. If I show it, what it's worth on YouTube, it'd give that. And yes, if you order from China, it's gonna take a few weeks, so be patient. If those arrowheads will be well worth it. I mean it, yeah. I know they're not traditional broadheads. The traditional in the sense of this modern, razor blade broadheads. Well, traditional broadheads made out of flint, right? Flint and obsidian, and yeah. So that's, but as for modern, I guess you could say, modern traditional. Yeah, the modern broadheads, that's all fine, well, and good. If you want to go, what is that daggone? Oh, virus protection, my ass. I don't even take I got a virus protection notification down there that I don't have any on this computer. I don't even take this computer online. I tried once. This thing runs uh, slower than slow, slower than a slug covered in salt. Of course, they don't move too well, do they? I swear. Nice weather today. It'd be real nice if the daggone sky wasn't all hazy. Yeah, sky just doesn't look quite as blue as it did whenever I was a kid. Air pollution. Air pollution. I blame it on airplanes. Well, don't want to get all off into that. But, if you really looked at my playlist on YouTube, yeah, you know what that's about. Yeah, this bow here, I don't even know if I was holding it with the correct hand or not. Don't even know if I'm holding it with the correct hand or not. I don't know. It feels kind of odd in that. It feels odd in my right hand, but it feels okay in my left. But the string eats my arm up. Maybe I hold it a little different. Yeah, it just don't feel right over there in my right hand. It's just, uh, just. I suppose it is all in what you feel, how you hold it, and all. Mm. But yeah, it's a pretty decent old bow. I'll get another string, I'll dress it up, and uh, learn how to string them, and I'll put that crossbow together one of these days and get out here and uh, demonstrate these carbon arrow, the crossbow bolts and these arrowheads. And I got a feeling, I won't be shooting no trees, but because we won't be getting them out of the tree. It'd probably bury up part of the shaft too. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, found it useful, please give it a thumbs up. As with all my videos, if you like it, enjoy it, find it useful, whatever. A little entertaining, get a laugh or two out of me burning my arm up with the bowstring, or smack that thumbs up button. But for now, this here's the old mountain man signing off from the backside of this here lake, wishing y'all a good evening. Since it is indeed 2 minutes after 7 Central Standard Time here in the United States of America, state of Arkansas, of course. We'll see y'all later. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Because, we are all we got in this old world. Talk with y'all later. Adios.